Class 7, lesson number 2, the sun, the moon and the earth. Now, first of all we will see the moon's motions. Like the earth, the moon also has axial and orbital motions. While moon rotating around itself revolve around the earth, and the earth also revolves around the sun. As a result, the moon also does not revolve around the sun independently, indirectly. It makes revolution around the sun. Now, the moon's orbit of the revolution is also elliptical, means which also connected with or in the form of an ellipse as that of the earth. So, the distance of the moon from the earth is not the same everywhere along its orbit while revolving. When it is very close to the earth, it is called be in perigee, and when it is far away or far, the position is called apogee. Now we will see this from figure 2.1 moon's position. Now already we learned the phases of moon in 5th standard. So you know how it waxes from the new moon day to full moon day, and how it wanes from full moon day to the new moon day. For this is already we saw such a type of diagram in 5th standard. Waxing and waning moons means phases. Now we see the phases of the moon in the sky from the earth. They are illuminated portions of the moon. They become visible, means we are able to see because of sunlight reflected from the moon. Now on the first and third quarter days, the moon, the earth and the sun make an angle of 90 degree. Eclipses. Next, we will see these eclipses are two types. First one is solar eclipse and second one is lunar eclipse. Now, eclipse means an occasion when the moon or the sun seems to completely or partially disappear because one of them passing between the other and the earth. The orbital part of the earth which that of the moon are not in the same plane. The moon's revolutionary orbit make an angle of 5 degree with that of the earth. Because of that, the moon intersects the plane of the earth's orbit 2 times when during one revolution. On new moon day, the lines joining the earth and the sun and the moon make an angle of 0 degree, whereas on each full moon day this angle is of 180 degree. Now, solar eclipse. If the moon is between the sun and the earth, the shadow of the moon falls on the earth. At that time, these celestial objects, means the sun, the moon, are on the same plane and fall in one line. So hence this place on the earth where the moon's shadow fall experiences a solar eclipse. This shadow is of two types. The center portion of the shadow is darker and the periphery is light. In the area of the dark shadow on the earth, the sun become completely invisible, means we are not able to see. This condition is known as total solar eclipse. So, during the same position at the place where the shadow is lighter, the sun disk appears partially covered. This condition is described a partial solar eclipse. Sometimes the moon is in opposite position. This means it is at its farthest, means far away from the earth. As a result, the deep shadow of the moon is cast in space and does not reach the earth. From a very small region of the earth, only an illuminated edge of the sun disk is seen in the form of ring. So such a type of ring is called annular solar eclipse. Annular eclipse is a rare phenomenon. Now, second one is lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse occurs when the moon enters the shadow of the earth while revolving around it. At that time, it is very important to earth between the sun and the moon, and all three of them are in the same plane. On full moon day, the moon's path of revolution passes through the thick shadow of the earth. If the moon is totally hidden within the shadow, we see total lunar eclipse, and if only a part of moon is in the shadow, we see partial lunar eclipse. Now, so we will see the figures. Total solar eclipse and total partial lunar eclipse. The characteristics of solar eclipse. A solar eclipse occurs on a new moon day, but not on every new moon day. Only if the sun, moon and the earth are in the same plane and fall in one line, the solar eclipses occur. The maximum duration of total solar eclipse is 7 minutes and 20 seconds, means total 440 seconds. Characteristics of lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse occurs on full moon day, but not on every full moon day. A lunar eclipse occurs if and only if the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same plane and fall in only one line. The maximum duration of total lunar eclipse is 107 minutes. Next, we will see eclipse and astronomical event, means eclipse and connected with astronomy event. A solar eclipse or lunar eclipse is just an astronomical event. There is nothing auspicious, means good, or inauspicious means not good, about these events. It is just a result of sun, the earth and the moon being special positions. This is a lot of curiosity about eclipses, because an eclipse is not a regular occurrence. It is occurrence sometimes only. Scientists from all over the world, not only single country, but in all over the world, make it a point to visit the locations where such events are going to occur. They carry out elaborate studies of eclipse condition. Now, when the period of solar eclipse, a large number of birds and animals get confused because of untimely darkness that sets in. As this is an event that does not suit their biological clock, their response to event is also unusual. Now, Occultation and transit. Like eclipses, some other specific conditions occur with reference to the sun or the moon. So, such a type of called occultation and transit. Now, occultation is a typical event occurring in space. The moon revolves around the earth. While doing so, it obscures a star or a planet, and that celestial body appears to hide behind the moon. This is called occultation. The total solar eclipse is actually a kind of occultation. Transit. If an inner planet like Mercury or Venus comes in between the line of the earth and the sun, a transit occurs. At that time, small dot appears to move across the sun disk. Transit is a type of solar eclipse.